Hello and welcome to round 7 of the season 17 PC Formula 8 Championship. We're here at Spa-Francorchamps for what is going to be one of the best races of the season. I can feel it. We have rain forecast for the race. Well, it'll be the most rain we've seen all season. And we can't wait to get into it. Qualifying's coming to a close. Let's get straight into it here. People going out for the last rounds. Currently Echo on pole and Max on second. Maxwell, the championship leader, is back after a couple of rounds missing. He's still leading the championship by about 20 points. Echo 42.5, Maxwell only a couple of tenths behind, and that's pretty close. So Diesel and Garkey and Joker in 5th. Echo, Pigeon, Lenston, Rain and Thunder, and Foxell, who I think might be his first race of the season, or second race, as a reserve. Big grid tonight, 19 drivers. Everybody will qualify on the fastest tyres available, as it is predicted to be raining at the start of the race. Here comes Joker to start his final lap, although he may be able to do another one after this. Decent apex and exit of La Source. Coming up there, Radion and Rouge. Rouge and Radion. Neat and tidy there. DRS wide open, down the Camel straight, Mente Lake, oh, he's missed apex by a mile there. Down the hill, through no name corner, keeping 2 wheels on the track. And put on absolutely flying in these modern day F1 cars, and through the left Fagner corner and Stavolo and down the back straight. And through Blanchimont, easy full throttle. Oh, misses apex by a mile again. Up the line, see if he can improve here. No, he's gonna do another lap. About Echo, looks to be starting the lap, only 8 seconds to go. Maxwell just ahead. See if we can catch people finishing their laps, that'd be better. Here's Foxell, who's done quite a couple of laps on these tyres. And not gonna improve then. Time down the camera straight, and we've got new guys Seb into the wall. Cass is like coasting. This Eli's finished. Here comes this Garkey The braking zone for the bus stop. Nails the chicane, I would say, although it goes a bit wide there, I feel. Up the line, can he improve? He does, he goes up to second. Good lap there. Can we find anybody else here? It's Levinston. He's done a 43.0 so far, he pits. What about the rest of them? Sebi having a nightmare still. Here comes Joker. Still continuing on here. Can he improve on this 42.8? No. No. What about Maxwell? Can he get back up onto the front row after Escarke knocked him out? He's on the 42.7 at the moment. Across the line. Up back onto the front row. 42.5. Echo, can he improve on his car fastest? No. He stays on the 5.36. Only less than 200ths faster than his teammate. It's gonna be a Haas front row lockout here today. Looks like everybody's finished. No, spinned it. So there's our Echo on pole by 17 thousandths of a second. Escarke will line up with Diesel on the second row. Got Ghost in fifth. Joker ends up sixth. Heiko on the fourth row with Pigeon in eighth. Tim got up to ninth there at the end. Decent lap from him, only half second after leading Levison round at your top 10. Rain Thunder, Foxella, Jipper, Wasser, Knobhead, Sib, Cass, SLI, Jessica Gaming round out the rest of the field. It's gonna be a heavy rain start here. And expecting it to get drier as the race goes on. That's what the forecast says anyway. It may change. So while we're waiting, let's have a look at the last race results. Seem to have a bit of lobby issues here. But here's last week's German Grand Prix, which Heiko won from start to finish after starting on pole. Rain Thunder got up second after penalties were applied. Livingston ended up third. Joker fourth, Jipper fifth, Victor Wassa, Ghost. I thought Victor was better than that. Pigeon, Tim, Bresnak, no bad, SLI, Escarke. And that left That left the championship like this. Maxwell leading by 20 points over G's. Well, in fact, that's not the correct standings at all. And so looks like we're not going to find out. Yeah, there's a few people disqualified are on the grid already. So this championship's incorrect, by the way. I don't know how we've managed to get that correct. Here's the constructor standings anyway. I think these are correct. Haas leading, Williams, Mercedes, McLaren and Renault. Pretty close in the top three. Let me just see if I can get the driver standings, the correct ones up here, because it's quite a long lap around Belgium. So just wonder the doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to get it. Unless we are quick. Not sure we're gonna get to there in time. Drivers are coming round now. Line up on the grid now, so we'll have to look at that later. And have a bit of name here. Oh, just in time. Off we go in this heavy rain. Both decent starts for the Haas cars. Escarki though coming through up down the middle. Can he lead into the first corner? Sideways side. A few cars sideways side on this slippery surface here. And it looks like everybody's away safely. Escarki, we're going up Eau Rouge here. You've still got the constructor standards on your screen. There you go. Going sideways side here. Escarki having to dip back at the slipstream and got the full wet tyres on. Escarki's got the racing line. He's going to go down the outside. No, just can't keep on the track and get slowed down. So Echo still leads there from Escarki and the Force Indians alongside Maxwell, but Maxwell hangs on to Ford for now. On to defend. It's wide from Escarki, and Maxwell is taking that position. A bit twitchy there from Ghost. Is Heiko going to have a look up the inside? No, not close enough. And everybody going a bit wide. Some of these drivers may not have practiced in the rain at all. Everybody into single file. Two McLarens next to each other. Near the back, everybody's calmly back to the front now as we come up to the bus stop. Will there be any moves? Possibly. Escarki breaking early. Gets you stopped though. It wasn't early. Decent traction there from the Renault. Oh! People getting loose in the background. And Escarki looking like the faster of the three here. Echo seems to be struggling a little bit. And they're side by side here, coming up to Eau Rouge. Ah, Forcenia gets it done. What about for the lead? The Renault moves out to the right. Can't get a decent camera angle at all here. Skarky is alongside, but not going to be able to hang in there. Got a yellow flag here, looks like Dijol has missed that from 4th place. And seems to be back on the road. Must have went wide at the previous corner into the gravel, and now is almost dead last. Heiko going fairly slowly, and Heiko seems to like this weather. He's caught up to this leading free. Putting the pressure on the Renault. Slidey from the Renault. There's Levinston and goes up the inside of Ghost. The Ghost getting loads of wheel spin. Is Skarky close enough? Decent up for Radion. It's going to get alongside, but watch out for Heiko. Heiko not quite close enough, but these guys are still go side by side. So Skarky's got the race in line. He's still alongside now. It's just that Maxwell does have the inside line. Oh, what a move from Heiko! Opportunistic. As Skarky went slightly wide, Heiko up at the 3rd place. And Eiko in over a second lead. And Skarky slightly frustrated after that one. Victor Wassa all over the back of Joker. Yes, Heiko really does have the pace. Putting pressure on Maxwell already here. We'll have a look into their bus stop. He's going to sit behind for now, thinking about making a move down the Camel Straight. Oh, wheel spin. Skarky gets really bad. Wheel spin, loses a bit of ground there. Heiko does the fastest lap of a 2-minute free. Foxell picks up a 10-second time penalty as the top 3 really bunch together now, and Deco not getting a very good exit. Deco might help his teammate big time here. He's quite decent up. Radion was Echo there though, and he might be okay this time, although here comes his teammate side by side with him. It looks like he's letting him pass. Echo is letting Maxwell pass. Now he's defending from the Williams. Heiko, but Heiko has the inside line for the next corner. Can't quite see. And he's off the track and he's going to lose. No, the Renault twitched on the curb there. Nearly lost it to the Williams. So Heiko doesn't lose that position for now. But looks like they have a contact there. Just the camera switched away from it. But Heiko does maintain 3rd place. They now go chasing after the Haas cars again. As we got a yellow flag, looks like Jipper. Is a disaster somewhere. And he's off in no name corner. And it's going to rejoin in last. And we have a safety car, in fact. We have the full safety car out here. Don't know what caused that. Couldn't have just been that spin. Maybe Cass been in it somewhere, or he disconnected. Actually, so the safety car is out. So people like to settle down, reevaluate their strategies, or even take the opportunity to pit now, like Escarki does. Done 5 laps on these tyres. The wet tyres do last quite a bit. Pretty hard to see in these conditions. Most forecast was for this rain to get a bit lighter. Now we're only 5 laps into this race. Feels like we've been going for double that at least. Let's have a look at the pit stoppers. Joker's put on another set of wets, I think, yeah. Has anybody put on the inters? Oh yes, Garky's putting them on. Could that pay off for him? After this, of course, after the safety car's gone, the rain may have gone a bit lighter. And Jipper will be thankful that safety car came out, because he fell back quite a bit, and he can just stroll up to the back of the queue. So if the safety car stays out for another lap, we can possibly get the actual championship standings. Yeah, we're staying out, so let's see if we can get the standings up here. And here we go. Maxwell, yes, leads by 20 points. Heiko is up there now, and Victor Wasa 4th, Rain and Thunder and Echo down in 6th after missing a couple of races and not scoring a couple of races. So, but with Maxwell right up there, finishing first isn't going to give him. It's going to be the best he can do, but he's not going to gain much ground. And he's far behind, so he's not really in the championship fight. And Muddy H as well, not here. So we'll see what Heiko can do. As we'll get the race footage back on here. Expect the safety car in this lap. Skarky, the highest of the Inter runners, we'll have to keep an eye on him. Nobody has pitted, apart from Cass actually. It seems like Cass is back in the race. No, Maxwell's left the session. And now Maxwell's away. He's had enough of the safety car and he's left. Oh, that is such a shame. And we've got a bit of a few lobby issues here. The safety car is in this lap. Apparently Heiko leads, and I don't know how Iko's dropped all the way back to 11th. Oh, and Heiko's pitting, and it's going to be mental here. Some people have decided to pit now. Getting a bit confused. We've got a few moves going on here. I have no idea what is going on. And they're a bit confused with Maxwell's car. Oh, and the first in the end of the wall of Ghost. He's lost his front wing, and they've got a Ferrari in the wall. What on earth is going on? People trying to get on the power too early, maybe? This Joker's making up some ground. They've got close action down the Camel straight. Oh, messy restart. Not sure what happened there. Maybe some technical issues. As we have side by sides going on back here for top 6. In that we lost Maxwell, Ghost and Foxell. That is big for the championship. I think everybody decided to pit for Inters at the last second. As their engineer must have said, and people who pitted already for Inters will gain from that. So Skarky, and even Jipper after spinning, is up at the 5th place. Skarky has fallen 3 seconds behind the wet runners at the front. Now Tim has seemed to take advantage of the... Well, everyone, the majority of people pitted. There's still some people out there. Hector Wassa with a 3-second lead. Tim comes at the pits for Inters. Oh, and Heiko was arguably the fastest man on the track. Pitted as soon as the safety car, he just followed the safety car in, and now he's looking like he's going to pass Joker. But not far alongside enough. Looks like the Inters are now definitely the fastest tyre, as Skarky seems to have passed and is sailing away from Jesse Gaming. Victor Wassa has a 4-second lead, although he needs to pit. And you can see now Skarky closing in. That spin may have been a blessing in disguise for Chipper. Oh no, as this Garky picks up a 5-second stop go. So that could well hinder his chances of winning this race. Because now there is a Joker's train. Chipper does the fastest lap. No on the line, Joker goes slightly wide. But you'll have the momentum of the racing line really. No, it looks like Michael maybe going up the inside. Oh, rush here, side by side! Still side by side! And Tycho extends the track to get the move completed. Or even to avoid any collision there. See dry line appearing here, and looks like the rain's stopped. Victor Wassa pitted, by the way, came out in 7th. Let's look at the up to the leader then. The yellow flag out there somewhere, as we have these lot, Constantina, together again. I'm not sure what. Diesel's on 5 lap old tyres. No, doesn't make that much difference, but a yellow flag out there. Oh! And it's Skiller who's in the wall at Blanchon. Skarky leads by nearly 5 seconds over Chipper, Heiko in third. Diesel, Joker, Levinston, all pretty close there. Victor Wassa, Uncle Mobed with Pigeon behind him. Everybody's separated by about a second and a half, about a twitch there from Pigeon. Levison's pretty close to Joker. Joker defending. Gonna have to do some more defending into the braking zone here. Remember, Garky in fact does that 5-second penalty, and Jipper is under 5 seconds. Still got half the race to go though. These guys probably pit again. Levinston looks to the inside. And bang wheels, and then Levinston gets a lag spike, and then McLaren and are inside each other. Skiller retires and taking a look as Levinston, but Joker now trying to get out the slipstream as Levinston under attack from Victor Wassa now. Levinston has to give it up. if, well, if there's another pit stop, Beskarki will be able to serve it in the pits, although he won't have a very big gap, because the gap at the moment is about 5 seconds. Pigeon! Okay, again getting close. Echo, I don't know how he's fell from the lead to 12th, but there he is, trying to get back up into the points. As we have Joke and Victor also got side by side with the bus stop. Levinston's going to. Oh, and Diesel's had a spin in the wall. I'll give these guys an extra position, and now Levinston properly get the move done at La Source this time. Unlike last lap. Joker will now have the slipstream, but Levinston will have the slip of Victor Watha. Pigeon and Uncle Nubby, that's it. And they're all queuing up behind them now. This for 7th place. Rain is still coming down actually. Oh, and a bit tight there. Oh. This SLI is going to get mugged. Up the inside, Echo going past the wall. Ico, that's the fastest lap. And they're actually starting to close in on this Garky. Oh, it's wide. SLI goes very slow in the middle of the corner. An exciting race. There's Eskarki, a slight lead, needs to increase it. Expect it may pit again, might not though. Ico closing in quite quickly on Jipper. And we got Tim. Pretty close to Uncle Nobed. And now getting a bit drier, but still enters. And we're coming to the end of Indy 500 in real life. We're all going to have to pay attention to that. Although we've got Heiko. Oh no, his Karki's picked up a penalty. I think he's extended that, and the flipping chippers went wide. As Ghost has left the session. Indy 500's finished. Karki is in trouble. He's not on course to win this race with the penalties. Michael currently favourite, and he is second in the championship. He's going to gain a lot of points, and in fact could be leading the championship after this. Reigning Thunder and Tim going at it. We have lost Uncle Norbert. Everybody kind of a few seconds apart here, apart from these guys. Coming into the last few laps. Michael closing in on Karki. In trouble. Might not even finish on the podium. As Diesel has put on the dry tyres. It's still quite a bit wet. Bit too early for those. Yeah, he's coasting, struggling big time. He's 44 seconds behind, so even if it wasn't the right move, he quite a too far back. Oh, Zico's after putting on Paul out of this race. Trying to see if we can find him. See what's happened to him. Look at that. Struggling big time on the dries and it's missed. A move for the lead there. Skarky's struggling these enters more than Heiko. Skarky could be lucky to end up in the top 5 here. The last 5.5 laps now. Heiko just running away. Scenes of last week where Heiko went from pole to the flag without any problems. Just came through here. Let's have a look at the position changes for today. Heiko up from 6th. Skarky up 1, but he's going to lose positions. Jipper up 10 as Skarky picks up a 10-second penalty for cutting, and that's 18 seconds off now, and he's coming in for a pit stop and he's going to serve 5 seconds of those in the pits right now. So it's all going wrong for Skarky. When he pitted on the enters, it was a great move, but missed out after. Well, it's really his own fault after getting penalties. Well, it's now dryish weather for the last couple of laps here. We'll see what he can do on these tyres to make up some ground. Let's have a look. Zico has now left the session. What a disaster for him. Try and warm up his tyres here. Skarky. He's wide. So look at what's going on here. We've got look at the tyre that these guys are on. They're all still on the enters. Getting pretty worn out now. They'll still have 4 laps to go after this one. As Heiko, in fact, comes into the pits from the lead, he's going to put on the dry tyres. He's put on new super softs. Wasa is going to put them on as well. It's going to put on the harder tyres though. Rain and thunder continuing on these inters. See when he can survive another 3 laps. These tyres will be warmed up, but there's just sort of lag spike there, has he? These tyres will be warmed up compared to the slicks that Victor Was is on, and he might sail past here. No, he's not gonna quite get there, I'm afraid. So, oh, is Victor Was really slow in the apex there, and oof, struggling. Should be warmed up in a couple of, a bit of laps. The dry tyres now, the best tyres to be on. It's only Rain and Thunder that's remaining on them. Too late now for him to pit, he's going to have to stay out on these. The last 3 laps now, and Rain and Thunder pit struggling so much. Yes, Garky back up at the 4th. He still has quite a few seconds worth of penalties. He does his fastest lap. 54. No, Joker does his fastest lap. He's back up at the 6th. But quite a bit behind Livingston. Looks like he's gonna have to settle for 6th, unless Garky's penalties may put him up to 5th. Rain and Thunder came out in 9th place after that. Pigeon picked these slower tyres. Sometimes I don't know why they picked for slower compound unless they didn't have any more sets of the super softs after having used quite a few sets in qualifying. We're on to the penultimate lap. Pigeon picks up a penalty there, and not means he's not gonna Definitely not going to end up ahead of Jesse or Rain and Thunder. Can't remember a lot of the penalties. Maybe a couple of people that have picked up a penalty or two that I've missed. And here we have Rain and Thunder got a lot more better speed through Poon. Psycho does not a fastest lap. And he's just started the final lap as Victor Wassa picks up a penalty. And Joker now pretty close to Levingston. Well, these two very close to jumping this Garky after penalties are applied. Joker doesn't look close enough. 8 tenths and a bit of twitching, but Levingston picks up a penalty there, and no looking good for Levingston. He may end up staying 5th after penalties. This Garky's got about 13 seconds worth, although one of them may get removed if he goes to the stewards. Is Victor Wassa all over the back of Jipper. Now I feel like both of these guys have got penalties. We'll have to see. Heiko has driven a great second half of this race. Perfect strategy. He put pressure on the Haas's early on and it paid off. There's both made mistakes or disconnected unfortunately. But anyway, Heiko takes victory here in Spa. 2 victories in a row. Got Jipper and Victor Wassa right next to each other. Victor Wassa trying to do the dummy. He's hung down now on its side. Victor Wassa has it the inside line and he's going to come across the line first. Is he? No, he's not. Jipper. No, I think Victor Wassa did. And Jipper gets second after penalties applied. What about Joker? He's past Levinson on the track. Will we get Escarki? No, Escarki hangs on to 4th after penalties. Jesse Gaming, Rain and Thunder, Pigeon. Levingston actually had quite a few penalties. He's dropped all the way to 9th. 10th. Levingston picks up 1 point. Oh dearie me. And Tim's gonna finish it out in 11th place. Depressing result for him to pick up no points after 45-minute race. There's Heiko celebrating the win then. Jipper in second. Unbelievable, Jipper spun. Safety car comes out and then he ends up second. And Victor Wassa, I think, avoiding everything. There was chaos in that safety car restart, and that changed the feel around quite a bit. So yeah, Heiko takes victory for Williams again by 16 seconds in a wet to dry race. Jipper comes back from almost dead last to finish second. Victor was third after starting 14th. Amazing drive. Escarki, what could have been for him if he didn't get those penalties, may have won the race. Joker ends up 5th after starting 6th. So decent points for him. Jesse Gaming, pretty good points for him. Don't see him often in the top 6. Rain and Thunder again. Good points. Good points last week. Pigeon 8th. Essendon ends up 9th after looks like it was going wrong for him at one stage, and Livingston, after penalties applied, ends up 10th. Tim 11th, and was the last man to lead lap. Diesel ends up a lap down after qualifying 4th, ends up a lap down. Echo 13th. DNFers anyway, Echo, Knuckle Nugget, Seb, Fox Elmo, Ghost, and Maxwell. So Maxwell DNFing out of the race is all mean Heiko leads the championship, I believe, by only a few points, and with only 3 rounds to go, this championship is definitely on. Next week we'll be in Monza. So hope you'll join us then. I'll be in with Imray. Good night.